Hi, good morning everyone. This is Diana Jane C. Espanol, currently taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English at CTU Burley campus. And for today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about creative nonfiction. So, what is creative nonfiction? What are the characteristics of creative nonfiction, and what are the types and elements of creative nonfiction? So first of all, what is creative nonfiction? So creative nonfiction also is famous in the terms of literary nonfiction, narrative nonfiction, literary journalism, or verbfabula. So what are those? So creative nonfiction is a genre of writing that uses literary styles and techniques to create factually accurate with another nonfiction such as academic or technical or journalism, so which are also rooted in accurate fact, though not written to entertain based on prose style. So many writers view creative nonfiction as overlapping with essay. So how can we consider or call something or a piece that it is a creative nonfiction? So to consider creative nonfiction, it must be factually accurate and written with the intention to literary style and technique. So first off, how do we produce a piece that is factually accurate? So first off, we have to do extensive research. We have to assess our source if it is legit or not, or are we browsing on a legitimate website, or are we browsing on a website that produces fake news? So yeah, to be factually accurate, we have to do research, of course. So moving on, what are the characteristics of nonfiction? So the elements within narrative nonfictions are similar to those found within novels. So that includes a well-developed characters, engaging dialogue, a story that follows a narrative arc, and identifiable theme, and also the use of literary devices such as symbolism and imagery. So creative nonfiction in a nutshell, so it is a story written in the style of a fiction novel. So literary nonfiction and creative nonfiction are also termed use instead of or in association with narrative nonfiction. So they all refer and mean the same thing. So using techniques and styles to tell a true story. Now that we know what is creative nonfiction, what are the elements, the characteristics of creative nonfiction, now let us move on to what are the types of creative nonfiction. So the general literary nonfiction, also known as creative nonfiction, is a broad type of fiction. It includes travel writing, nature writing, science writing, sports writing, biography, autobiography, memoir, interviews, and familiar and personal essays. And at this point, let us know and discuss about the elements of creative nonfiction. So the five main elements of creative nonfictions are the setting, descriptive imagery, figurative language, plot, and lastly the character. So the setting, it is where and when the story happened. Descriptive imagery, these are the techniques that the authors used to make the story more appealing to the eyes of the reader, and it makes the piece more beautiful. Figurative language, it adds aesthetics and beauty in the entire piece. And the plot, so it is the series of events in the entire story. And lastly, the character, so the character gives life to the story. So to sum up this video, we have talked about creative nonfiction. We discussed about its definition, its characteristics, its elements, also the types of creative nonfiction. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day, everyone. Bye.